Sneak out. Damn, I break my cigarette? Oh.
Second segment will be just St.Pauls, so we'll let UMS step out of the way. St.Pauls will pull back. Oh, yeah.
Like, this isn't even...
way up there. It's always a lot of fun matchup tonight. Of course, everybody getting ready for the playoffs that will start next week, and a lot of classic rivalries to end the season here this week. But before we talk about that game, we've got to go back and talk about what was the game last week. Daphne McGill, a couple of 8-0 teams, region championship on the line, and we joke about it sometimes and say, you know,
right? It's been cute, it's been nice. Daphne's very, very good. And the fact is, we built it to get him on the line of scrimmage. Neutralized to a degree. Yeldon got big enough to forward.
Daphne, of course, coming off the state championship they had last year. But however, with that, Daphne and TJ Yeldon, I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people out there saying, yeah, we probably won't hear from them again. Yeah, I wouldn't be betting against Daphne in the playoffs.
No, I would not either. And really, the reason is Yeldon. Your activity at EasternShortsOriented.com could score your school and your football program.
Yeah, Jimmy Perry, the Saints won it last year. Warren sent some of his linemen, special lineman camp, use the money for that. So we get ready when we come back. We will talk with Jimmy Perry, the head coach of the Saints. It's going to be we'll talk about the Saints coming up after this.
No, I told him I said.
That was a huge win for you guys that year. It was a great game for us to have on TV.
It was a big game. It was a big defensive battle, and every play was, so we expect a full return very fast. He's very dogmatic. He knows what he has to do, and what he's got to do is get back to where he wants to be. And he's looking forward to the challenge. And he'll make that challenge. He'll be back and get bigger, faster, and quite admirably. And also social. And so we'll rotate between those three. Rotate probably 4 fullbacks in, and because it's that time of year, everybody's nicked up, everybody's bruised up, and it's time for folks to start playing a little bit both ways.
Ryan Miles is with us, wide receiver. Tell us about what this rivalry game means to you, because we know you know a lot of the kids over there on the UMS sidelines.
Yeah, some were my friends.
Did you say some were or some are?
Some are.
Oh, okay, good.
which means some are.
And then you have to go through the whole year knowing either won or lost to your biggest rival. It's fun for the season to build up to that climax at the end of the year.
Yeah, and also, I mean, just the proximity of the school. We don't get that all that often. I mean, you know, you're three woods between them.
Well, and getting a chance to visit with the coaches is about a 7.
the high school football season. Terry Curtis, head coach of the Bulldogs, Drew Harvey, linebacker, the Bulldogs with us. You know, sometimes we do the show, Dan, and people can't hear us because it's so loud. It's like a golf match in here. It's very
Nice and quiet.
Very quiet, very respectful. Let's talk with Terry Curtis, head coach of the Bulldogs, coming in 6-3, going up against the big rivals. Kind of tell us about the Bulldogs, where you feel you're at heading into Week 10 and beyond in the playoffs.
Well, I'm really proud of them. They've come on every week. You know, we started off in McGill, and you know, we all found out McGill must be pretty good. You know, so it was a good starter. Then we went kind of through a lull there early, and then you know, Jackson got us pretty good, and then found out they were pretty good. You know, then the Townsville game was one we got away, and it seemed like every time our non-leading games have always been tough. I've done that for a reason, because
And it's paid huge dividends.
Well, it gets you ready for the playoffs, and gets you find out where you are. I know a lot of people open the season and play 4 or 5 games. You ask them, say, you're pretty good. We say, well, I'm not sure if I'm any good or not. We really haven't beat anybody to beat me.
Sure.
So, you know, all our losses are combined have 1 loss. So we played some good people, and we just hadn't beaten them. So,
You talk about some of the younger guys not quite knowing how to finish out a game, how to win a game, and that comes with experience. Where does a guy like Drew Harvey and the seniors, where do they come in to make sure that that process happens?
well,
It's an interesting path that you've had, because Coach alluded to it, and in UMS, everybody considers it, you know, it's a winning atmosphere. You win all the time. But you had so few players in your grade that actually you guys had a struggle 6th, 7th, 8th grade freshman year. That had to be tough, but it looks like you made it through okay.
The game you talked about, we mentioned earlier, a playoff atmosphere, but I would just guess, you've been at UMS a long time, you've been in a lot of these games now, they always stick out. You always remember the St.Pauls UMS games, right?
Well, you do. You remember for the kids, so that's the one they're going to remember. They're good friends with those guys, you know, and after Friday night,
All left that on the field. There was sportsmanship after the game, regardless of the outcome. You can see that there is a respect, and I got to tell you, it's always been seen on high school level.
and you know, people don't realize that. You know, we're rivals. They're right down the street from us. But we have utmost respect for them in all sports and academics and their whole deal. And I think they have the same thing for us. You know, we both know a lot in a lot of different sports, and you know, we're not playing each other. We both. I mean, I think the worst thing happened to Jimmy Perry when he came to St.Pauls. They felt like he was a friend of mine. He told that interview, man, I got it.
You might have been okay with that. That having a great coach over there.
Which I should have told him.
That's right. All right,
Should have slipped that in there.
All right, Coach, stick around. Drew, good luck tonight. Be safe. When we come back, we'll talk to both coaches and wrap things up. So we get ready for kickoff between the St. regular season, week 10 here, and the football season is always go.
Lord, we go back what, 80? Even instead of fans. And we played a couple of times, and then he was the head coach. We played each other one time. We played him in 80. Was 89? No, 1991. We all had beef. But we've been friends way before that, because Spence and I went to school together, so I